We're talking car sales. Fiat Chrysler, 14% higher during the month. That is the 66th straight month that they have increased sales. Keith Naughton covers the auto industry for Bloomberg News. He's joining us now from our Detroit bureau. Keith, that's Joe DiMaggio like. What is Sergio Marchionne doing right with Fiat Chrysler? Why have they been able to put together this incredible string?
Well, in a word, Jeep. Jeep really drives Chrysler sales. Jeep sales were up 40% in the month. The Jeep Cherokee had its best month ever. You know, with gas prices low as they are, SUVs sell very, very well, and nothing says SUV like Jeep.
Well, the other interesting number out there, and we'll have to see if it matches, the Ford forecast, 19%. I assume that's sort of along the same lines. People want the big cars. They want the pickup trucks, the Ford F-150, and they haven't had enough inventory. I guess now they do.
Right, and so F-150 should be coming on strong. Again, Ford sells a lot of SUVs. People really don't want the passenger cars right now, the sedans. What they want is an SUV or a truck because gas prices are so low.
How many Volkswagens are they going to sell during this month?
Not as many as they sold last year. So Volkswagen, you know, half its fleet is parked with them not selling the diesels that got them into trouble. So Volkswagen is not likely to have a great month. But keep in mind that in the overall market, Volkswagen is just a blip. They're outsold by Subaru.
Keith, what is the psychology of American automakers when we get near 18 million units? Is there a new normal of 18 million, or is that proverbial 16 million the normal and we feel elevated from there? Which is it?
Well, we're certainly above trend, Tom. I mean, as you recall, the record is from the year 2000 when we sold 17.4 million vehicles. Chrysler today said that they expect the rate for this month to be above 18 million, 18.2 perhaps. TrueCar just raised their forecast for the year to 17.4 million.
Wow.
We are at a record-setting pace.
How long can that continue, though? I mean, you got to figure at some point we're going to have enough cars.
Well, the fleet on the road is still 10 years old, so there's still lots of replacement left. When you have interest rates as low as they are, gas prices as low as they are, people are very interested in buying cars right now.
Tom, if you sell your car, though, it'll bring the average fleet age down to about 5 years.
I got an email on this from Scranton, Pennsylvania. William, good morning, and thank you for listening in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Keith, I have a Nash Rambler. I'm not giving it up. I don't care what you say. What is the new engineering that's in? Is it the? I don't buy it's just the dashboard. It's a whole new system to a car, which is forcing a lot of people into a good purchase, isn't it?
Well, you found the outlier there, Tom, with the Nash Rambler, which I think is older than me. So, you know, a car like that wouldn't have any of the modern safety conveniences either. I sure wouldn't feel comfortable being in a car without an airbag in front of me anymore. People want the latest and the greatest, and the technology revolution in cars has really been on a fast pace the last few years. That's one thing that's driving them into the new models.
Might jump in here. It's great when you lean forward to change the AM radio and you have to turn it. Like
you had a radio
dashboard.
in there.
Yeah, well, we put that in later. Yeah.
Very quickly, the news of the auto industry overnight looks like workers at Fiat Chrysler are rejecting the UAW contract. What's that going to mean?
Wow, that puts us into very dangerous territory. A national contract hasn't been rejected like this in 3 decades. So the choices for the UAW is either to go back to Chrysler and try and get a better deal, go on to Ford or GM and see if they'll offer a better deal, or strike.
All right, Keith Naughton covering the auto industry sales. Wow, people are raising. We have a forecast, I think, of 17.7. People raising that to over 18. That would be truly stunning number.
What a difference from days of hand-wringing with Steve Ratner, among others, as well.